Manny Pacquiao's trainer Freddie Roach has come out and said that he wants Manny Pacquiao to fight Mikey Garcia after Manny Pacquiao's done with Jeff Horn. This is going to be a very interesting fight if it happens. I did not expect Freddie Roach, out of all people, to come out and say this, but maybe he skipped his pills, or he's just talking shit again. He must be off his nut, man. This is a very dangerous fight for Manny Pacquiao. I'm not sure who wins it, but what I will say is there is a very high chance, higher than usual chance of Manny Pacquiao getting knocked out, because Mikey Garcia has a lot of power. 30 wins, 36 wins, 30 knockouts, and you saw the way he dispatched Dejan Zlaticanin, a guy who was not known for going down, and that knockout was quite interesting because it was very similar to the manner in which Juan Manuel Marquez knocked out Manny Pacquiao in their last fight, which was a devastating knockout, just like this one. I mean, this is I wouldn't say disastrous stylistic matchup for Pacquiao, but it's not the best stylistic matchup for Pacquiao, because Manny Pacquiao thrives on people who are going to come forward. But with somebody like Mikey Garcia, you've got a patient, cool and collected counterpuncher who lets his opponents come to him first. And, Manny Pacquiao does not like doing this. Manny Pacquiao does not like being aggressive like that anymore. When Manny Pacquiao's going to come forward, he's going to get timed with those right hands. And, when Manny Pacquiao's going to come forward against someone who's patient and cool and calm and collected and not coming forward themselves, he gets reckless, and that's when he gets caught, and that's when he got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez. And if you look at Mikey Garcia, you'll see that his footwork isn't bad either. He's not the slowest on his feet, he's not the fastest on his feet either, but his footwork is good, and he's very defensively sound and technically sound overall, and he would give a lot of problems to Manny Pacquiao. The jab wouldn't be the deciding factor in this fight. Normally, when somebody's fighting Manny Pacquiao, I look at their jab first, but this fight isn't one of them, because I don't think it will be that kind of fight. I think it's I think they've both been sparring as well, so I think they'll it will be quite an aggressive, high tempo fight for the most of it, and the jab won't be the deciding factor in it, because if you look at their height statistics and their reach statistics, it's almost the same. I mean, Mikey Garcia is 5'6" or 5'7" even, but I think he's 5'6". But Manny Pacquiao is also 5'6". So, as I said, the jab won't be the deciding factor, although it will be a good thing to have for each fighter. Manny Pacquiao, as we know, has a good jab. Mikey Garcia, he has often neglected his jab in past fights, but against Dejan Zlaticanin, he showed that he's got a good jab, and he was controlling the pace of the fight with the jab. But yeah, the jab will be needed in occasions to control the fight. Those outbursts from Manny Pacquiao, they must be controlled with the jab. It's also worth noting that Juan Manuel Marquez, at the end of his career, he didn't have the same punching power as Mikey Garcia has now. I think Mikey Garcia has more punching power than Juan Manuel Marquez did at the end of his career. And Manny Pacquiao, I definitely do not think that this is going to be a knockout win for him. He hasn't won a knockout. He hasn't had a knockout win in 6-7 years, or 5 years even. But Mikey Garcia just had a knockout the last fight, and it was a very, very, very brutal one as well. I'm worried that for Pacquiao that he might get timed by one of these right hands. Mikey Garcia has a brutal right hand. Let me know what you think, man. This could be an early bedtime for Manny Pacquiao indeed. I can just picture him, Manny Pacquiao lying down on the canvas, asleep. It might just be the end of his career. I didn't really think about this fight happening. People were talking about it, like Robert Garcia was talking about it to ES News and whatnot, but I didn't see it as a fight that would ever happen. But now Freddie Roach has talked about it, and he obviously, you have to take what Freddie Roach says with a pinch of salt. But Freddie Roach knows his fighter better than all of us, and of course he's gonna know more about Manny Pacquiao's next career moves. So you got to listen to what he's saying. I think it's either Manny Pacquiao a points win, maybe a Mikey Garcia points win, or one of the likely chances is that Mikey Garcia scores a knockout over Manny Pacquiao. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm really impressed with both fighters, especially Mikey Garcia after the way he's been knocking these guys out, man. And I've always said Mikey Garcia, very, very solid fighter. Let me know what you think, and like and subscribe and share.